Hello, everyone. I want to do a quick little post on a stupidly simple way to increase the effectiveness of your social media posts, your ads, your marketing, and some things you can do to increase it. This is what I'm really focusing on in the upcoming course, Hypnotic Writing and Over-the-Top Marketing 2.0, right? It's a way to use what I call neuro-linguistic persuasion to help boost everything that you're doing in a way that works on how your brain works, the neuro-linguistic persuasion techniques, and it's something I find fascinating. I did a little talk, and one of the things I talked about was called dog whistle, right? How, when there's a dog, which my dog will probably be coming right behind me in a moment, a dog like this one, if I blew a dog whistle, only the dog can hear it. I can't hear it. My wife can't hear it. The cat maybe, right? And I'm not even sure about the bird that we have, right? So all of these, there's my wife. Hello, Miss Christina. So anyway, and because it's so focused, right? Now we can use this kind of technique and this technology to help us get better response, right? And the easiest, the stupidly simplest way to get this accomplished is with asking questions, right? And one of the big things we have to begin to develop when you're asking a question is realizing, when you're putting together a post or an ad or a blast or an email, at the very beginning, one of the ways you can use questions, right? And because many times, when you're beginning to do this, you get lost in thought. You become too logical, especially those of us trained in hypnosis, NLP, coaching techniques, or you've studied marketing. You want to write an ad, and people say, I want this ad to appeal to everyone. Well, if it appeals to everyone, it appeals to no one. You want to think like you're developing a dog whistle. Who are you trying to call? What action do you want, right? So if you ask a specific question, you really want your target to self-select, right? And it's a binary choice. If they're interested in it, they're going to keep reading or watching the video, or the headline on the question will get them to watch the video. If they're not interested, they're going to click off. Either way is good. Either way is perfect, right? So if you started a post with, who else is noticing their manifestation techniques is not working as well as you want to learn how to make it work? If that's a question to start with, well, if you're interested in that and you're going like, yeah, I'd like, I'm not manifesting the way I used to, or this is you're going to read it, right? If not, you're just going to skim over it, which is fine. That's the beauty of social media and doing stuff online. Same with, how would you like the marketing technique I taught people to build a 6-figure practice without huge ad spends? Right? That's going to, if you're interested in that, you're like, yes, I'd like to do this. I don't want to spend, $5,000 to make $6,000, right? So you would continue reading or watching. So you ask these questions and it gets people to focus in, right? And really the way the questions work neurolinguistically is your brain is built to answer questions. The main thing your job is doing is trying to keep you alive, right? It's trying to keep you alive. It was, developed for millions of years. Look for lions, tigers, bears, warring tribes, things like that. Then it also is looking for food and mates and things like that. That's the two main things that your brain does. So now, you're not being chased by saber-toothed tigers anymore. But let's say you're worrying about, whatever it is you're worrying about, your business isn't performing the way you want. You're spending too much on ads, whatever it happens to be. Well, you told that to your brain. Now your brain is going to search, right? And so if it sees this question, it'll focus in on it. Now, if this thing isn't important to you, then you're just going to skim over it, right? And so it's a stupidly simple way to begin to focus down, right? Because again, I'm guilty of it. I think we all can be guilty of it. You want to let's say you're in our market, hypnosis, NLP, and coaching. I want to write an ad that'll appeal to everyone, right? Sounds good. It's never going to work, right? So you want to focus down. Maybe it's the people in our world that want to increase their ROI, return on investment, who wants to learn how to build a website and turn it into an income generating machine. who wants to develop a way to reach more people at less cost, whatever it is, right? Or even, are you an underperforming hypnotist that really wants to impact more clients, especially in the substance abuse world? Read on, right? Well, if someone's reading that and that's a market they decided to go after, they're going to focus in, which means they're also much more likely to buy, right? People that you would rather people self-select out, that they go, nah, I'm not really interested in that. Then you just click off, right? And so you begin to ask these questions, right? See, because what you're really doing is not just winning their mind, their logical mind. We spend so much time making an ad or a post or something that's very logical and makes sense, but it doesn't touch the heart. It doesn't light up this, right? And the other thing, all the research points to, if you ask questions, you're seen as more empathetic, more intelligent, things like that, right? Because this is just how your brain works. And especially if you're asking questions that appeals to that person personally, then it's like, oh, they're like me, and again, we like to do business with people who are like us. And so it's going to perceive, and we all perceive ourselves to be nice people or smart people. So your brain's going to kind of store that over here, right? So this is the kind of stuff I'm going to be teaching in Hypnotic Writing and Over-the-Top Marketing 2.0, because it's an ongoing thing. And I'm kind of rebranding it into the world of neurolinguistic persuasion. I've been in this field for 35 years. And, the same things that we learn that can really get somebody motivated to change their behavior, to change their eating, to start exercising, to quit drinking, stop smoking, this and that, right? You have to look at how that works and then begin to develop that into how you're going to approach people, right? And again, let's have some fun with it. So if you want more questions, click on the link below for the Hypnotic Writing and Over-the-Top Marketing 2.0, because if you're interested in creating social media ads that get more attention, that will get people to drive to your website or your offer page or whatever it is that you're doing, then, you want to really consider now buying the Hypnotic Marketing 2.0. So anyway, and join us. It's Saturday, 1 week from today. I'm doing this on the 14th, this recording. And so it's Saturday, January 21st at 12 noon till about 2:30, 3 o'clock. I schedule for 2 hours. I always go over at least 30 minutes. And we're going to have a lot of fun. If you have any questions, direct message me, reach out. We're going to do this. And I'm going to teach you some of the things that very few people know, including the most elite of the elite in the hypnosis and the NLP world. They don't know it because I haven't taught it yet. So they haven't had time to model what I'm doing and run with it. So have some fun with this, and I'll see you soon. Have a great day.